What's good, YouTube? It's the Psychic Investigator back at it again, just tapping in to see what's going on with the collective. And, just speaking my truth and sharing my experience. That's about it, really. So, I pre-shuffled. This is what I pulled out. 1 second. Archangel Michael, please allow thin line and protection around me while I'm showing these energies, please. Thank you. Cut the cords to attachment to myself, my good, highest good, or the collective highest good, please and thank you. Ancestors, please allow me to be a clear and accurate channel for the collective, please and thank you. So I got spouse. Somebody's spouse has a voodoo doll in their possession. So they're being exposed for having this voodoo doll to manipulate an inheritance. Also, they stole a large shipment. And then they were saying basically, I got money, I can touch anybody. So that's where the money went missing. The spouse stole it. Then the plot was exposed. The plot was the setup to steal this inheritance in large shipment. We got tap phones, license plate paper. So the hitman was riding around in different cars with different license plates, you feel me? Hitman or woman. This was a higher government official, professional hitman, right? They had put hidden tracking devices on the spouse's car. So let's get the overall energy. 1 second. Can we please get the energy of a spouse that had the voodoo doll in their possession? Please and thank you. For loving ancestors at a self-conscious level, can we please get a clear and accurate understanding of their energy? There was a message sent, a love message. What was in this love message that made this spouse set up their spouse? Bad health. This spouse was in bad health. Why was this spouse in bad health? Over this mature man. Okay. This mature man had left a gift after he died. The spouse was in property, so this can be a masculine or a feminine. This masculine energy left a gift after his death. He was in property. That brought the message of concern to his spouse, the mature woman. So what did this mature woman do? Apparently she stole someone's occupation. And now she has court about it. This wealthy man has gotten a message of concern about their child. Yeah. Their child was false. This wealthy man in this community's child is false, and he's thinking about how they were false. Okay. So let's check it out. 1 second. So this spouse was in bad health. They left a message about this gift and them being in property. So this mature woman took it upon themselves to steal an occupation, which is this inheritance and this large shipment. So what's hidden about this inheritance? What did this mature woman do? This mature woman thought that if she killed you, she would be famous. What else is hidden? Beloved ancestors. This mature woman was stalking you. They lied on you. The gun had too many bodies. So that's deep. So this mature woman lied on who? This child. Because they were sending subliminal messages to manipulate the situation. What else did this mature woman do? What else is here? She did sex magic and planted evidence and recorded a sex tape. But she drugged this person before she did the sex tape. What else is hidden? about this shipment and this mature woman. She was doing spell work and she did a murder for hire. That's how she covered up that she stole the shipment. And they told on you to be free because they asked her about the money, the missing cash. So she made a blood pact. She was obsessed with sending jinn spirits. Who? The Sagittarius. Because they snuck out at night because you was breaking generational curses. Okay. So what else was going on here? Then we got exposed. What else got exposed about this plot and this setup and this child, beloved ancestors? They had hid most of the evidence in the truck. A karmic family niece or nephew is involved with the setup. This wealthy man got the message of concern about their child. Yes. His karmic father. Got the message of concern that a dirty judge was paid off to set up their child. What else was hidden about this setup, beloved ancestors? That they was doing dream magic to manipulate the situation. What else was hidden? They slipped up and got exposed. They was clones. Their phones was tapped. This Leo phone was tapped because they did a death ritual. So what's up? The dirty CPS worker was involved. So what's up with these license plates and them phones being tapped? The dirty judge had caught on to them sending demons, mental manipulation, because they realized the child was an energy vampire. So what's going on with the hitman? The hitman did a STD and sex tape and drugged somebody in the process because they had stolen their identity. There was a secret society involved with this situation. So what's going on with these government officials? It was hidden. The government official was dead on the inside. They was heartless. The karmic girlfriend had left drugs and alcohol on the scene because they hate on you on the daily. What else was hidden? They did a dirty investigation and planted this evidence, this fake friend, to cover up that they was blackmailing somebody, and this friend, this Scorpio, was betrayed by the ones they love. So who had a tracking device? This Scorpio had a tracking device. What else was hidden? And they did the death ritual. What else was the Scorpio doing behind the scenes? They was working with dirty CPS workers with this child because this person, the parent, was a spiritual practitioner. So this Leo and Scorpio was lost souls and fake friends. What else was going on there? Confirmation, lost souls, that was their dirty family secret. And they was playing both sides to set someone up. Who? This Pisces was playing both sides. So this Pisces plotted the setup because they was jealous of you being positive. So that's what's hidden. This Aquarius was in the background, copycat energy, hating on who? This divine masculine for being positive. So this Aquarius, this spouse was doing voodoo in the background. So they had a Sag involved, the Leo, the Aquarius, the Pisces plotted the setup. The Scorpio was the one that was betrayed by the ones they loved. So let's see what else is hidden. What was behind this Aquarius voodoo doll and this mask? They was alone in this world. They didn't even know themselves. What else was going on with this gift? Why did they steal this gift? Because they had perceived the truth in the dream, and they set off a trumpet of lies. So what else was hidden with this inheritance? This bride was in a cage and didn't know what to do. They felt trapped. Just look. And they had no spiritual anointing. They was just an angry ball. This Leo. So what else was hidden? Why did this Pisces set up a Scorpio? Because they wouldn't cry for you. The child I was meant to be. So this Pisces set up the Scorpio because they was becoming the child they was meant to be. That's what's hidden. And they was obsessed. What else is hidden about this setup and this missing cash? What happened to this inheritance? They hid their true self, so they stole the inheritance. They was pretending to be somebody they wasn't. Mesquite. Black flower. So this was a cold soul with a dark fragrance. You can smell the magic under it. What else was hidden? Why is this child giving this wealthy man the message of concern to his father? Because they had addictions. It was me. They felt peaceful in a dark place. What else was hidden? Why was they jealous of a spiritual practitioner? Because they had no peace, so they wanted to create destruction. They wanted to outcast, because they was living in pride. Today for tomorrow. So they didn't even think about what could happen if this plan didn't go through. Yep. Now they living in regret, and they learning to respect the temple of their body. Why? Because they was dark angels. So this is deep. What it's looking like is a child lied to their parent about this occupation. This mature woman thought, okay, if I kill them, I'll be famous. So she starts stalking them. You feel me? The spouse left a message about poverty because they had stole this child's inheritance. You feel me? So the spouse took it upon themselves to start doing voodoo to manipulate the situation. And what did they do? They staged the crime scene. Sorry, they were squared for their life, so they tried to swap destinies. The spouse tried to swap destinies because they were scared for their life. And they had robbed this large shipment and stole this money, so they set their spouse up to die to cover up what they was doing behind the scenes. So let's get some tarot. Beloved ancestors, please give me a clear and accurate channel on this missing cash, this inheritance, this voodoo doll, and this spouse setting up this spouse by staging the crime scene to swap destinies. So what is hidden? What is hidden is this Nine of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. This teenager was plotting and spying because they was left out in the cold. They felt heartbroken. They had a tower. What came out of this tower? This Cancer wanted wish fulfillment. That's what came out of this tower, right? So they did magic. It was their idea to have this voodoo doll and work with this spouse. Yep. Now they have nightmares about doing voodoo. This Cancer, because they was a fool. This Queen of Pentacles was the devil. That's why she walked away to this Knight of Swords and offered this cup of love. Why? Because they was blinded by money and cash. Temperance came in to offer passion to this Leo. They paid for the illusions. So what else is here? They thought that they ships was coming in, this high priestess, this empress, when they juggled. But now they locked up. What else is hidden about this high priestess, this empress, for juggling and being locked up? This lover, what did this lover do? This lover was the Queen of Wands in reverse. And the truth was they was left out in the cold because they offered this cup of passion to this Aquarius, and it caused the death. The third party killed the Aquarius. When they offered this passion, they thought their ships was going to come in. But what happened? The Emperor wanted to offer their cup to the Empress. And this Aquarius felt burdened, this King of Pentacles felt burdened because they was under judgment, and this Queen of Wands. Because justice was being balanced for them, holding back this Queen of Cups and this Queen of Swords. So what did they do, this Aquarius and this Cancer? They was left out in the cold from this Ten of Pentacles, so they killed their spouse through voodoo. They was co-creating. This Pisces got the enlightenment about this Seven of Swords and it not being the truth. This Hermit and this Scorpio cycle was over for doing magic and trying to change faith because they wanted equal give and take. This King of Swords thought he had the victory, trying to be this Nine of Pentacles. But this victory in secret, they started this shit. So the victory in secret is all this strife came from this Leo, and it was being exposed. What else was hidden? This Leo, Seven of Swords, the Hermit, and it caused the death. That's why they cycle was over. This magic, they thought they would have wish fulfillment in it, but what truly happened? It was a victory until they realized what they was investing in for these streams of income. That's the truth. This High Priest and this Temperance and this King of Wands paid to create burdens and illusions, but they had to put it to rest because communication came out about equal give and take, and they held back this Queen of Cups. They held back the Queen of Cups and the King of Swords to change face so that they can be independent and be the Nine of Pentacles. They wanted to be the celebrities. This spouse was stalking and setting up the divine masculine for money. So let me get a love message. Was this spouse ever really in love, or was this just about money and a shipment? They were soulmates that were in separation, and they was looking at photos of this person because they had diamonds, and they were sending kisses to a girl with a snake, self-indulgence. They liked somebody, but they chose like over love, and now they having conversations because they no longer had the keys to this divine masculine heart, and that was the truth. Because they had backstabbed divine masculine. Narcissists, self-indulgence, wounds, they no longer had keys. They was feeling like they wasn't enough because they was the Grim Reaper. You feel me? Let me see. Let's get some communication. What's the communication? What's hidden? What was unsaid? What was untold? So your brother was a part that said that he was calling because you was removing the voodoo that he was placing on you. Somebody admires your courage. Hello? A Pisces paid someone to get information on you to set you up. This dirty mechanic is getting 30 years. What else is hidden? I love out in the cold because you lied to me. I hate you, nigga. So this Pisces lied to the divine feminine. What the fuck you mean she lied over that lie and committed suicide? And I hid the body because I lied. So this Pisces had lied, and when this masculine energy committed suicide, they hid the body. You are a wise person. What else is here? Ain't it funny how they helped my sister but ain't offered me nothing? I should have never hurt the princess. What else is here? Pay attention, Cancer. They plotting on you. What else is here? Your brother, daughter went undercover as you and died. Kay wanted to be the sacrifice, killed her. Whatever they doing is going to get them killed. What else is hidden? Witness protection is coming soon. The bodyguard was assessed for me. Hello? I took your advice and faked my death to see who was really plotting on me. Hidden truth. They kept projecting negativity onto me. What else was hidden? Somebody feels stupid for trying to frame me for murder. The Empress embodies all energies. Cost to be a boss, 30 years plus prison time. So somebody's getting 30 years plus for plotting on the divine masculine and the divine feminine. Bibi was exposed to being a hood snitch. Hello, Mello. I lost my kids for trying to manipulate people. The King of Swords is now playing victim, sad as fuck. So the King of Swords is acting like they're the victim, but they plotted to pay. What else is here? The lawyer is about to drop the legal case. So a lawyer is about to drop this legal case. What else is hidden? Don't overthink this shit. Shaking my head. So whenever the truth come in, don't overthink it. When the bully gets their ass whooped, so the bully had got their ass whooped, so they tried to, you know, embarrass the divine feminine or the divine masculine. You stupid. You gonna get me and my mama killed. So somebody is letting this karmic know that you stupid. You gonna get me and my mama killed. They found out the karmic wasn't just doing magic on you, they was doing magic on everybody. Somebody may have got knocked out in prison. Warrants have been issued for you to be picked up immediately. So a warrant was issued for someone to be picked up immediately. One person has been hiding and lying that they had HIV. What's the point of saying how you feel when they act like how you feel don't matter? A Cancer and a Virgo wanted you to be homeless, exposed. Divine masculine has a huge surprise for you. They lied to me, had to go get my love before she died. The mayor set up his own wife to be killed. What else is hidden? I was the real and spiritual investigator, and these truths were legit and they were being exposed. Stay far away from your past. They mean you harm. Because what? They just couldn't figure you out. All their manipulation and black magic didn't work. What else is hidden? Italian mob bosses wanted you. So for this spouse still in this shipment, the Italian mob bosses wanted you. I've been protecting my love from behind the scenes from this evil Russian high priestess. There's a fraud attorney about to be exposed. She had more balls than you. She stood up for me in ways you never did. Fuck you. So somebody's spouse left there. What else is hidden? There's some dirty house motherfuckers that's plotting. They lied to the police to cover up that they had stolen my money. And they was lying about being sober because they had a hidden gambling habit. I had to manage to bypass the setups on this path because I was a new practitioner. I could not believe how enlightened my daughter truly was. I was a proud father, so somebody's father is proud of them. I knew she wasn't lying about the Prime Minister dying. He was her uncle. Her mother was raped overseas on a mission. A cousin is pretending to be your sister and setting you up. Exposed. Peace.